Good morning, everybody. Welcome to the show. You're watching AMS Live. My name is Boy. Back at the Kaagbaan, runway 06 for arrivals. But until when? That is the question. And warm welcome to the show. It is Sunday, August 23rd, the day of the Formula 1, last Dutch Formula 1 for the time being. That starts at 3 if I am not mistaken. So before that, if you have the time, join us. Quite a few airplanes are underway. It promises to become a good show, provided that this runway is going to stay open for arrivals. Very good morning and welcome to the show, everybody who already joined. Marja, goedenavond. Wolfgang, good morning. And I also already saw that Chris Nichols renewed his membership. Welcome back, Chris. Good to have you back. Thank you for your vote of confidence. We kept your seat warm. It is a bit cooler than it was last week. Temperatures are now 17 degrees Celsius. And yeah, we've had some rain in the last few days. And as you can see, it is cloudy. Big picture overview. This is looking to the glide slope. This is looking to the north. This is looking to the east. What up, gangster?
And this is looking to the Lize.
This is looking to the Lize. This is looking to the west. We're not completely alone. There are a couple of people arriving who have arrived here as well. We just now saw the first KLM triple. That was KLM flight 702, and this is Turkish Airlines flight 1951 arriving from Istanbul, Turkey. The first A330 of the show. Very good morning to all who joined. Peter, Floris, Buddy, Yillard, Kill the Myths, Bevroren Patat, Hector is Gaming, Jan Kees, good morning one and all. Navid, good morning. Goedemorgen. Leo, goedemorgen. Thierry, goedemorgen. Edward, Ruben, Marijke, goedemorgen allemaal. P. Beugelink, Agnes, Jan, Ruben, Hans, Silkeneder, Henk, Bobbers, goedemorgen, good morning. Graham, good morning. Happy Sunday, mate. The NPS is still here, or again here. I'm not sure if it left, if it has flown recently, but it's there. Another KLM Cargo 747 is too. And they're both flanked by 777s. Now, speaking of which, there is another one coming in. Let's turn back. KLM 736 arriving from Willemstad, Curaçao is coming in. Maybe after that, I'll have a moment to spare to show you what's coming in. Monzi, goedemorgen, good morning. Richard, goedemorgen. Tommy, goedemorgen. Flap surfaces immaculately clean, as they almost always are. Pierre, good morning. Hunter Cat, good morning. Or good evening to you, I should say. Mark H, good morning. Gary Grebe is here. He's got a fishy. Sashimi, yum 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 yum. Breakfast is served. Keeping it moist. Yeah, the parent grebe and the two grebelings that we saw last week are here still. I think they're over there. Don't hear them right now. We did hear them as we approached over here, but then they, most of the birds that were here, a couple of ducks included, flew off. I think Lisa scared them. What? I know nothing. Hey Mark H, good morning. Welcome back, mate. Ari, goedemorgen. Dutch avgeek, goedemorgen. Oh, chat jumping down again. Probably am skipping a lot of people by that. by doing that. And let's go back up. Henrik e Roberto, ragazzi, good morning. Nick, goedemorgen. Lise de Buizer, goedemorgen. Huh? Henty, good morning. Inimini, goedemorgen. Supertrucks, goedemorgen. Jens K, goedemorgen. Kennis Chef Chris, good morning. Krista, good morning. Swissport Worker, good morning. Marco, goedemorgen. Michiel, goedemorgen. Alper, goedemorgen. Rifa Gaming, good morning, goedemorgen. Vero, goedemorgen. Bastiaan, goedemorgen. Hakuiper, goedemorgen. Supertrucks, goedemorgen. Marcel, goedemorgen. Leona, goedemorgen. Andy O, good morning. Isgur, goedemorgen. Well, another widebody is approaching, so I'll show you the flight radar maps later. Oh, here's the widebody approaching. Well, we went for sushi yesterday, so technically speaking. Steph, goedemorgen. Mr. F, goedemorgen, good morning. This is Delta Airlines Flight 74, arriving from Atlanta, Georgia, A330-300. Behind it is Delta Airlines 56, also an A330, but a Neo, still with the gear in. Those should should deploy in a moment. Let's see if we can catch that moment. Let's see, what else is coming in after that? 737, A330-200 arriving from Edmonton. BizJet having taken off from runway 22. And the cloudiness makes it easier to spot details. We can almost read the registration even. Not a small plane by any means. Right, Delta Airlines Flight 56 up next, arriving from Salt Lake City in Utah, A330 Neo. Let's have a quick look on flight radar. Quick look on flight radar will tell us that there are two Cargolux 747s on the way. Guess which one this is? Indeed, Retrolux. Expected here 10:36. This one is expected 10:44. Emirates is underway, expected 1:07, making up time. Earlier it had an ETA of 1:15, so we might actually stand a chance of seeing it here if it keeps making up a few more minutes. Mermelnator, guten Morgen und herzlich willkommen, schönen Sonntag. What is up, Jeff? Happy Sunday, mate. Good to see you again. Hope all is well. Jay Ramey, good morning, sir. Good to have you back. Hope all is well on your end. Danny, goedemorgen, man. Hope all is well with everybody. Well, two 747s on the way, including Retrolux. The A380 is underway and is making up time. That's good. What I didn't see but was there was the Retro Transavia. I think if I recall correctly it was at Alicante and it is expected here around 1. Now, also what I didn't show you was another 747 from Atlas Air arriving from Miami, and it should be here around 12:15. So 3 747s, the A380, and if all is well, Retro Transavia, all before or at around 1 o'clock approximately. So if you don't have to be anywhere, stick around. Just like Pokemon, we are going to try to catch them all. Hey, it's the LA28 A350 at Schiphol. Danny says it's next for departure at the Polderbaan. I wish I'd seen its arrival here. I like the livery, and it's been a long time since I last saw it in real life. I think over a year ago, if not more. Sun Express arriving from COV Mersin, if I recall correctly. Yeah, Mersin. Lord have Mersin. Right. LA28, has it already taken off? Don't think it has it? Is it still due, or has it already taken off? Don't see any signs of recent departures, so... Denny says it arrived at 5:15 already, a bit early. Yeah, just a little bit. Just a tad. Well, it's good that they are still flying it to Amsterdam every now and again. Hopefully that bodes well for the nearby future. This is KLM flight 676 arriving from Edmonton, Canada, A330-200. 8 hours and 6 minutes the flight has lasted thus far, and this is the PH AOC. That's pronounced as fuck, as in what the fuck is going on here. It's 20 years old already. Years old, first flight October 2005. I'm looking to my left. No signs of the LA yet. Florida says departing now. Gary Grebe is over here looking for fish. Breakfast is continued to be served. Well, LA28. It should become visible somewhere over there in the field of view. Depends a bit on how much runway length they need, where they're going to become visible, but somewhere in this field of view, normally speaking at least, departures from Polderbaan should emerge. In the meantime, a very good morning to all who joined. Vito, Hans, Frans, COD Mania, goedemorgen. Welcome to the show, one and all. Oh, it's quick. Another fishy. Well. So, yeah, well. I must be going blind, I think. No, A350s. Already gone. Ah, okay. Got a hunch that there's a bit of a delay between what you guys are seeing and what I'm seeing in the chat. Well, anyway, the LA28 was taking off via the Polderbaan, so we probably were able to make out it was an A350, and that was about it. We know from experience that there's not much detail to be seen when you look at the airplanes from here. Vice versa, the same. Look at arrivals on the Kaagbaan from the Polderbaan, and it's also, well, it's come to think of it, it's better, I think. Usually the lighting works more and it's in your favor. Anyway, Two airplanes on the glide slope. Speaking of glide slopes, where is Captain Jerry? He's probably going to make an appearance later today. When there's glide slopes, he's usually there. KLM 1352 up first on the right, arriving from Prague in the Czech Republic. An Embraer 175 on the left is United Airlines. A Dreamliner 7879 arriving from San Francisco. South Island Aviation, good morning. Willem, goedemorgen. Greg Mister? Greg Mister? Good morning. Klappold, good morning. Good morning, Phil. And welcome to the show, everybody else who may have joined in the meantime. You're still watching AMS Live. My name is Mboy, and we are here at Kaagbaan. Hopefully, it's going to stay open. We have directionality in the wind. The wind is very moderate, and that's a good thing, because I think if this current wind direction would be stronger, this runway wouldn't be open. They might still resort to using the north-south oriented runways later. The wind is blowing from the west-northwest, and that means that there's actually a small tailwind component for the airplanes landing here on 06. Dangerous indeed. Marcus, goedemorgen man. Good to see you again. United Airlines up next, and further back on the left of the Dreamliner you can see BA flight 430 arrived from London Heathrow. You might be wondering, London? Yes, London.
You know, fish, chips, cup of tea, bad food, worse weather, Mary fucking Poppins, London.
Chips? Mmm. Frietjes. Fries. No lies, just fries. Hey Bas, goedemorgen man. Good to see you again. So, two 747s expected in approximately half an hour from now. One arriving from Nairobi, one arriving from Miami, and the one from Miami, that's the Retro Cargo Lux. Retro Lux, my oh my, indeed. Gentle landing. Wind blowing from left to right for the airplanes arriving, which is why you can see the tail going to the left and the nose going to the right to correct for the crab that they're deploying coming in. Reversers being deployed as well. Gary Grebe diving under. Mother Ducker. More Grebes over there. Those are the children. You can see they are donned in a zebra livery. Alvaro Garcia tuning in from Mexico. I love your streaming. Thank you so much for the kind words, mate. I'm happy to hear you're enjoying. Nice of you to say hi to begin with. If you are new to the AMS live channel, don't be afraid to say hi in the chat if you are new. Doesn't matter whether you're new or old. It's always appreciated when people say hi and tell us where they're from.
Hi, I'm from Belgium.
Hello, Lisa from Belgium. Anyway, what was I saying? Got distracted here by a wide body. Now, if you're new to the channel, don't be afraid to say hi. If you have any questions, if you are new to Schiphol Airport, to the Netherlands, or to the channel, if you have questions, don't be shy. Ask them. No such thing as a stupid question. I'll happily try to answer any questions you might have. For now, everything is still going to the Kaagbaan. Hopefully it's going to stay like that. Last time we were here, they did do a runway change at a strange moment as well. With the prevailing wind, it is logical that departures take place to the north. Then again, arrivals might also start taking place south to north. That does make a bit more sense than continuing with this this current wind. So fingers crossed. Good morning, Vita. James, good morning. Tuning in from Johannesburg in South Africa. What up, Midge? Good morning. Welcome to the show, everybody else who may have joined in the meantime as well. Next up is a Bombardier C-Series 300 flown by Air Baltic. But I think it is Air Serbia, arrival from Belgrade, with a rental from Air Baltic. This is the Yankee Lima Sierra, no, Charlie Sierra Alpha, CSA. CSA Miami, oh, no, that's CSI. 9-year-old airplane, first flight November 2016. Back to the narrowbodies for the time being. After this, an A319, after that an A321neo, and after that it looks like an Embraer 175. So a nice mix of different airplane types. EasyJet next. Arrived from Gatwick with an A319. I feel fuel droplets right now. The geared turbofan whistle that you'll also hear whenever an E2 Embraer passes by. The engines on both airplane types are related. Not exactly the same, but they are of the same family. Geared turbofans make a certain whistle when they pass you by. Super Zero says that Cargolux Retro is near Norwich and Cargolux Italia is near Frankfurt, so they're coming. They're coming. Hey, Etihad A321 extra large range, extra long range, XLR. XLR, I also have that attached to my microphones. Good cable. Next at center. Don't tell me it already took off. That's not it, is it? That's Hans' favorite. Veuling. Veulen. Veuling. A very young horse in Dutch is called Veulen. V-E-U-L-E-N. CA33SA is tuning in from Eugene in Oregon. Good morning. Good early morning, I should say. Oregano? No, that's something else. That's something else. Oregano. 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 Ah, that's what you call people from Oregon. Oreganos. As long as your oreganos isn't dripping, don't catch a cold. Oh my god. Yeah, I bet you regret the day you came to the Polderbaan to meet me, eh? A321. Now we missed it probably. That's it, isn't it? No, still not it, huh? Cheater first. Okay, well, there you go. Then it should be next now. User, guten Morgen. Rakete 88, good morning Ariane. Milos, goedemorgen man. Danny asks, is an oregano green? At least I am. Congratulations, mate. I think oregano, fresh oregano should be green. If you bought proper oregano, it should be greenish if it's fresh. Fresh. Still looks like a cheater to me. Lufthansa? Or has it already taken off? Surely not. Anyway, Danny, congratulations on a year of membership, mate. And thank you so much for the support. It was absolutely lovely meeting you in person not too long ago. Hope we'll ever get a chance to do that again sometime soon. Always a pleasure to have you in the chat, and I hope you'll keep coming back for a long time to come. Congratulations on the green badge, Danny. And thank you so much for your long-lasting support. Still waiting for the XLR. 2 cheaters, now rolling. Hey, Sander Shinobi also back in the chat. Good to see you, mate.
Hi, Sander.
And good morning from Lisa as well. War Thunder with Jelly. Good morning, mate. the names of some of the users. Fantastic. Yeah, the wind is blowing, but here on ground level, if I had to pinpoint where the wind is blowing from, I should say it's coming from there. Which does mean there is a bit of, it's mostly crosswind, but also a little bit of tailwind. There we go, that's the XLR. Turn, baby, turn. Yeah, it is slightly, you kind of sort of can see it is Etihad, but not really that good of an angle. Stefan Tudor also back in the chat. Good morning. Matt, goedemorgen. Well, turn, turn, turn. Come on, come on. Show delivery, show delivery. Come on. Yeah, a bit of sunshine, that helps. Well, it's pixelated. This is the top end of my digital zoom, or at least the first bit. This is set to 400 times, pixelated AF. I can even set it to 800 max, a bit more pixelated. This is the top end of optical zoom, and this is the near end of optical zoom. Telescope mode disengaged. Lux maxing, yeah, that's literal lux maxing. That's literal lux maxing. Okay, let us turn back the camera, have a look on what's coming next. KLM flight 1772 arriving from Berlin is up next. That's a 737-800, and having turned in moments ago and still a bit further back at the 8 o'clock is KLM 668 arriving from Austin in Texas. That's a 787-9 Dreamliner. Show us delivery! Exclamation mark in capital letters by Jeff, aka Mupsy, who has been a member now for 20 months and is celebrating today. Mate, thank you so much for the support and congratulations on 20 months. Well, it did show us delivery in the end, but it was too far away for us to see properly. We need to redo that sometime. Anyway, Jeff, thank you so much for your long-lasting support. 20 months, that's no small feat. 4 more months, you'll get a new badge. It's always a pleasure to have you in the chat. Keep the banter coming. You know we want it. It's much appreciated. Always nice to have you in the chat. Please keep coming back, whether you stay on as a member or not. Karen Cabin in the back. KLM 737-1772 is the flight number. Berlin is where it's coming from. Back from, I should say. It survived Berlin and came back. Next up, KLM flight 668. KLM flight 668 is arriving from Austin in Texas. Gear is out already, and can we see the airplane behind it? I don't think we can. The clouds are probably in the way. KLM flight 598 next after that. In the meantime, Mark H went ahead, started gifting memberships, 5 gifted memberships just now. Thank you so much, Mark. You didn't have to do that, you know that. I hope that everybody who just received a gifted membership from Mark H will say thanks still, or has already said thanks. Enjoy the custom emojis now at your disposal for a month. You can also say thanks to the gifter of a gifted membership by using those custom emojis. Mark, thank you so much, my friend, and a warm welcome to the 5 new members who just received a gifted membership. John Singleton also back in the chat. Good morning, John. JP Krause also back. Good morning. And Stefan Tudor is also celebrating. Lucky number 13. Oh my god, 13. I guess I'll get lucky. You definitely have already. You found AMS Live. Nah, I'm just kidding. Thank you so much for the long-lasting support, Stefan. It's always a pleasure to have you in our chat. Hope you'll keep coming back for a long time to come. Thank you so much for the support. 13 months of membership. Hope that everything in the launch is still to your satisfaction. But if it isn't, do speak up and let me know what you feel needs to change, and I'll see what I can do to make it better. This is KLM Flight 668, arrived from Austin in Texas. Floaty, floaty, floaty. Very floaty. And boom. Hey, John, also back. Good evening, mate. Hope all is well. Me, myself, is awaiting for Black Nose 747. That's in reference to Retro Lux, which is underway and should be here pretty soon. Latam Airways is now number 2 and is following KLM Flight 598, which is returning from Cape Town in South Africa. Let's have a quick look on Flight Radar in the meantime. Can we still see the airplanes? Now I think we can. Quick look on Flight Radar, you can see 747s approaching. Here over the Gulf of Yorkshire we have Retro Lux, which is expected here at 10:40. Cargo Lux 10:46, I think that might go to the wrong runway, unless they open the wrong runway at 11. Cargo Lux arriving from Nairobi in Kenya. It incurred some delay. It was on schedule to be landing here before. 12:16, another 747 Atlas Air arriving from Miami, still flying over the Atlantic. And the Emirates A380 is also underway, now flying in the vicinity of Athens. ETA still 107. Not shown on Flight Radar, but now in Alicante, and I thought we expected back here around 105 is Retro Transavia. That should also be arriving here pretty soon. Right. KLM Flight 598 arrived from Cape Town, South Africa. 777-300 Number 7 on Flight Radar. It's calm on Flight Radar. If we can take hold with a diamond, a dozen 777. That sound never grows old, does it? I think it sounds so much better than when a 200 arrives. Flight time was 11 hours and 3 minutes. And that was the PHBVW Bravo Victor Whiskey. Whiskey. Right, next up, Let M. Good morning, Adam. And welcome to the show, Frobisher. Welcome to the show, everybody else who have joined in the meantime as well. You're watching AMS Live. If you are new to the channel, don't be afraid to say hi and introduce yourself. You don't have to sit and be quiet. Don't be shy. Then again, you don't have to say hi. But it's always appreciated when people do introduce themselves and tell us where they're from. If you are new to Schiphol, to the Netherlands, to AMS Live, if you have questions, don't be shy, ask your question. Danny Romeinus is also back in the chat. Goedemorgen, man. 30 months of membership, and he is celebrating 30 months already. Yeah, hashtag party. Absolutely. Thank you so much, Danny, for all the support. 30 months and counting. That's 2.5 years in the pocket. Hope that everything in the lounge is still to your satisfaction, but if it isn't, do speak up and let me know what you feel needs to change, and I'll see what I can do to make it better for you and all the other members. 2.5 years. Incredible. Thank you so much, Danny, for your support. Congratulations on 30 months. That's 6 more months and then a new badge for you as well. Dennis, goedemorgen. Svenno, goedemorgen. LATAM Airways arriving from Sao Paulo. This is flight 8078, 10 hours and 36 minutes on the way. Boom. Reverse being deployed there. Feed me, feed me, feed me, feed me, feed me. We heard them when we walked up here this morning. They are most definitely annoying, says Lisa. Well, if they are squeaking incessantly, they can get a little, they do work up the nerves, but at least we can go home after the stream and the parents are stuck with them 24/7. DSH Hardcore, good morning. Lights twinkling, Transavia, flight 5764. And looking on flight radar in the vicinity of Haarlem, Air Canada is turning downwind. I'm looking to see if we can spot it. I think we normally would be able to see it if there were no clouds. Hey, check it out! Jendrusik! Long time no see, mate. Hoe is het, man?
Goed, goed.
Mooi, man.
Long time no see.
What is up? Welcome back, mate. Jendrusik has arrived. Ground crew. Awesome. Hey, are you sure? Are you sure? Uh-oh. Well, last time somebody brought that along, they fell through. Didn't you? Yeah, didn't you see? Sounds okay. Yeah, it was rated for 130 kilograms, it said, but well, Jendrusik is oh wow, well, risky business indeed. Well,
I'm about 70 kilos.
oh, you have more margin. You have a bit more margin.
So it's not the size, but it is the size.
Goedemorgen ook van de moderators.
Hello.
Hello, hello.
Hello. Cool, yeah. Heel goed. Yeah.
So I'm looking for Air Canada to my right, but don't see it. The clouds are in the way, unfortunately. We have a 2-airplane glide slope shot with Transavia flight 5764, arriving from Girona on the right, and on the left KLM flight 644, arriving from New York. Just fucking kidding. No, that's John F. Kennedy. 7879 Dreamliner. Cloudy backdrop, it looks very gloomy. It's not all gloom and doom over here. There are bits of blue, definitely to the north of me as well. The direction of the wind, at least last time I checked the meter, is from over there. There too, it doesn't look all that doomy and gloomy. But when you zoom into the distance, it looks a bit dark. It looks more dark than it actually is over here. Don't see any traffic going to 36 right yet, but you can just tell, you can just anticipate that the 747 is going to 36 right. Is it in Dutch airspace already? I suppose it is, and it's probably assigned to 36 right, isn't it? Charlie Brown tuning in from Orlando, Florida. Good morning, Charlie. Perfect timing. Andy Amoka, good morning. Tuning in from hot Cyprus. How warm is hot? Dare I ask? Probably 30 plus Celsius. Next up, KLM flight 644 arrived from JFK, New York JFK. 7879 Dreamliner. Transavia Retro just turned on their transponder in Alicante, says Flores. Yeah, when I checked this morning, it was airborne underway to Alicante. When I checked flight radar to see if it was coming back to Amsterdam or if it was going to Rotterdam after departing from Alicante, I saw its ETA was estimated to be around 105. Not sure if that's still the case. Feed me. 2 Grieblings in zebra livery, still there. Dan says I'm planned on flying the Retro this afternoon. As a passenger? As a pilot? Right, I do see now that Croatia and Transavia arrived from Salzburg are flying more to the south already, so I'm pretty sure that everything after those airplanes arriving from the east will be going to 36 right, including our Cargolux 747. Huh? Cargolux assigned to Kaagbaan? Question mark, exclamation mark, says Maria. Okay, well, as my geography teacher in high school would say, vraag niet hoe het kan, maar profiteer ervan. Don't ask why, don't ask questions, just profit because of it. That would be nice. That would be nice. Let's see, Retro Lux is approaching the coastline, still not in the immediate vicinity. I think that the clouds are probably going to be in the way. But we'll see. We should be able to see it if it is low enough. It is below the ceiling of the clouds, it is very clear, has been lately. KLM flight 1930, arrival from Geneva is up next. This is it, Embraer 190. Infinity, goedemorgen man, good to see you mate. Flight time of KLM 1930, 1 hour and 9 minutes. This is the Papa Hotel Echo X-Ray Yankee, Faxi lady. The airplane 8 years old, first flight February 2018. Hey Arjan, goedemorgen man. Perfect timing. Just in time for the first batch of 747s. Hey. Delta? What's Delta doing over there? Delta didn't land here recently, did it? Oh, it's taxiing out, of course. It's taxiing out. Jan en Kobe, goedemorgen. Good to see you again. Hope all is well. Now, what's KLM flight 1268 doing? It's arriving from Copenhagen, but it looks like it's... is it going to the Kaagbaan? That's an odd approach. KLM flight 1268 arrived from Copenhagen, A321neo. Brand new airplane. Papa Hotel Alpha X-Ray Tango. And flying at 4,000 feet. I've ever seen airplanes pass at this altitude on this track before. Interesting. Yeah, I think they're going to direct 1268 to the... okay. Yeah, I think it's going to land on the Kaagbaan, but it's being directed a bit oddly today. ATC are messing me about, they are indeed. Sardi also back in the chat and celebrating 11 months of membership. Your last month with a yellow badge before you'll get a green one. Congratulations, Sardi, on your 11-month anniversary, and thank you so much for the long-lasting support. Always a great pleasure to have you in the chat. 11 months of fantastic fun. Bring it on, boy. Sardi writes. Sardi, is that a he or a she? I wonder. Don't know that for sure. Anyway, it's always a pleasure to have you in our chat, and I hope you'll keep coming back for a long time to come. If not as a member, then at least as a regular recurring visitor. KM Malta up next. And congratulations one more time to Sardi, 11 months of membership. All right. Helicopter coming in. I think that's the A400 we're hearing that Stefan was referring to. What type of helicopter is this? It's not a police helicopter, is it? Oh, it's probably related to the Formula 1, isn't it? Yeah. It's Formula 1 related, undoubtedly. Was that Max? Was that Max? God damn it! Max in the helicopter, moving slowly. Definitely a bloke. Good to know, Sardi. Canada, flight 900. Ja, Retrolux is onderweg. Die gaat hier zo meteen landen over een paar minuten. Pak je camera vast maar. It's approaching Leiden now. Let's see, up next is KLM flight 749, arriving from Cartagena in Colombia, which is right next to... Let's see, Lufthansa flight 2302, arriving from Munich, A319 up next. KLM flight 1268 is turning in, is coming to the Kaagbaan after all, and it's all before the Cargolux 747 Retrolux arriving from Miami, Florida is going to land here. Lisa is headed for the runway lights, the approach lights. Yeah, she's going to film the airplane, or at least stand there to get deaf. What? What did you say? What did you call me? So yeah, Cargolux, the Retrolux is now looking to become number 4. Converging arrivals have begun. BizJet on final. That was KLM flight 749 arriving from Cartagena in Colombia. Sparta Rotterdam, goedemorgen. And a 16-month membership anniversary by Erik. 16 months now, indeed, mate. Congratulations and thank you so much for your long-lasting support. Hope that everything in the lounge is still to your satisfaction, mate. If not, do speak up and let me know what you feel needs to change, and I'll see what I can do to make it better. I'm now looking for the 747 behind, well, just above the rooftops. I'm hoping it's becoming visible over there in a moment. If not, we'll have to catch it when it turns final. There are already a couple of airplanes over there. I think it's probably already over there, isn't it? Flight radar says it's now on the glide slope. This isn't it. Oh, there it is. There it is. Yeah. So it is at the 7 o'clock of the number 2, which is at the 8 o'clock of the number 1. A near linear 3 airplane glide slope shot over there. Bas van der Vlier says the 747 just passed over my house in Wassenaar. There you go. And Floris is updating us about Transavia Retro. It just departed. Estimated arrival time 12:44. That's good. If all is well and runway use isn't going to change, it means that Transavia Retro has only one runway to land on, and it ought to be this one, provided that runway use isn't going to change. Let me update the meter in the ticker. I'm not going to show you the screen in screen. You can just continue watching the glide slope shot, but I am going to copy paste the new line into the ticker so that we can see what's the current status quo. Wind is 6 knots, still from 300 degrees, so it's going to be interesting to see if they're going to stay open, keep the runway open. This is KLM flight, no, this isn't KLM, this is Lufthansa first. Lufthansa flight 2302, arriving from Munich, A319. Still in the old livery with the yellow logo. Looks good, doesn't it? Big fat cabin cabin in the back. And the sun is trying to shine through the clouds to break through. Is it going to succeed? It might actually succeed. Feed me, 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 feed me. The 2 Grieblings in zebra livery over there. And we might actually start seeing the sun in a moment. That would be something, wouldn't it? It's also starting to get a bit warmer. Now, I only brought a parka and are wearing my t-shirt otherwise. I think I'm going for the t-shirt for the moment. A321neo, this is KLM flight 1268, the one that we saw on that strange approach. Nah, not going to follow it. just kidding. Here it is. Retrolux with the cute boop, the snooty. Gear already out. Doesn't have a call sign, doesn't have a flight number, just a call sign. It's number 8 on flight radar, tracked by 615 people. Cargolux Retro, Cargolux flight 81 Tango, arriving from Miami, Florida. 8 hours and 10 minutes the flight has lasted thus far. The airplane has a Luxembourg registration, LXNCL, November Charlie Lima. 20 years old already, first flight July 2006. Here it comes. And yes, the sun is starting to shine on it. Whoop whoop. Optimal lighting. Here we go. Let's look and listen. Fingers crossed it's going to be a loud landing with reversers being deployed. Such a cute airplane, isn't it? That cute boop the snooty. Nice and controlled landing there. And there it landed. Cargolux Flight 81 Tango just now landed. Let's see, where's the other 747? It's continuing, isn't it? Yeah, it is continuing. Where is it? It's an Alpha aan de Rijn. What's its current altitude? It's flying at 7,000 feet, so it is above the clouds.
Ja, je kan een mooie thuis op de bank zitten.
Ja, daarom. Dan kunnen we volgende keer ook kijken. Dat wist ik helemaal niet.
Meestal rond half 10.
In the meantime, also good morning to Henk from Hogeveen. Klaas, goedemorgen Klaas. Reinders is celebrating 17 months of membership. Incredible how time flies since we met in October 2023. Indeed, mate. Congratulations on 17 months of membership. Thank you so much for the long-lasting support, mate. Ooh!
Lorenzo is in France or Switzerland.
Oh, Lorenzo is in France or Switzerland. And Jindrosik is just now sending him a selfie to show him what he's missing out on. He's also missing out on the Retro Lux, of course.
Yes.
Cargo Lux at 7,000 feet. The other Cargo Lux, it's still coming this way.
I was about to say, it just landed.
Yeah, no, the other one is still coming. But where is it? Got distracted a little bit by some some loud communication right next to me. But as I was saying, Klaus, thank you so much for your long-lasting support. 17 months and counting. I hope that everything in the lounge is still to your satisfaction. If it isn't, do let me know what you feel needs to change, and I'll see what I can do to make it better for you and all the other members.
Promoting your channel.
Huh?
I was promoting your channel.
yeah.
Loud communications.
No, but the lady came.
Pitch voice.
Yeah. Well meant, of course, but let's see. I'm trying to find the Cargolux 747 that is still coming, but either it is still descending or it is further away. Don't see it yet. Martin also back in the chat. Good to see you, mate. Hope everybody is doing well. Hope you guys were in time to see Retro Lux landing just now. The next 747 is coming, but hasn't been sighted yet. Instead, this cute Boop the Snooty is still looking us in the face from a great distance. Anders is tuning in from Stockholm, Sweden. Good morning and welcome to the channel, mate. Welcome to the show, everybody else who may have joined in the meantime as well. You're watching AMS Live. My name is Boy and we are here at Kaagbaan, runway 06. Still in use for arrivals. WestJet, allegedly the best jet. Now landing here. West side is the best side. Booyakasha.
It's gonna be a new movie.
Is that so?
Well, there's rumors.
With Sacha Baron Cohen in it?
Since he was appearing at Wimbledon, wearing a weed suit. And
Oh! That has sparked some interest in a new movie, has it? Indigo, in the meantime, in the background, just landed. We just ran out of chips and vodka, says Klaas. Oh dear. Time for me to restock then. Uh-oh. My phone is... well, no. Over here, things still seem to be working. I was about to say on my phone, Flight Radar is hicking up. That has happened before. And in prior times, that used to be indicative of impending doom and failure with the stream. Let me turn off Wi-Fi on my phone, and that should fix it. Let's see, Cargo Lux is now number 3. Still flying base? Yeah, it's coming this way. Walk back, walk back. Come on, you're still in time. You still have time. Come on. Giddy up. You can do it. Burn those sushi calories. Run. Run, Lisa, run. Yeah, it's coming this way. Cargolux is flying above Leiden and is now, it should be third. I wonder if we can see it already. Think, there it is. Yeah, there it is, all right. This is TUI, obviously. Hurry, hurry.
You sound too excited.
I am very excited. Come on, run. Yeah, there you go. All right, here we go. We've got Cargolux flight 315 arrived from Nairobi, which is the capital of Kenya, a country in Africa. In front of it is a Dreamliner United Airlines flight 909 arriving from Chicago O'Hare, 7878 Dreamliner. The Dows is on the move to the Polder, A340-600, going back to Paramaribo. Converging arrivals in progress. That means that everything arriving from the east is going to the runway. The Alsmeerbaan, runway 36 right. And everything arriving from the west is going to be coming to the Kaagbaan still, runway 06, the primary runway for inbound traffic for the time being at least. Look at the wind and you'll see it's a bit of an odd choice to keep the Kaagbaan open, but I'm not complaining that they are. It's a bit counterintuitive because technically speaking there is a bit of tailwind for the airplanes arriving here. Luckily the wind is very moderate. Gear on the the 747 is out. Cargolux 747s, they always have that little smile because of the Cargolux name at the bottom of the nose. It's kind of a smirk. Not sure if you guys are also seeing it into it or if it's just me, but Lisa also sees it. Bit of a smirk, a smirky smile. This is United Airlines flight 909 arriving from Chicago O'Hare. Quick look at the touchdown and then it's back to the second queen of the show. There you go, properly landed. Back to Her Majesty the Queen. Cargolux flight 315 up next. And Alan Lee ATC celebrating 20 months of membership without any accompanying text in the membership celebration, the highlighted message, but that's okay, Alan. Thank you so much for your long-lasting support. 2 years and 8 months if my math is still working. That's no small feat. I hope that everything in the lounge is still to your satisfaction, Alan. Other than the grocery shortcomings already mentioned earlier. Obviously, I've put them on a groceries list. I hope that everything still is to your satisfaction. Otherwise, if not, let me know. And I'll see what I can do to make it better. Alan, congratulations and thank you so much. On 20 months of support. 20 months. 4 more. And a new badge. A blue one. Cargolux flight 315 arrived from Nairobi, number 7 on flight radar, tracked by 751 people. 8 hours 23 minutes on the way. The Lima X-Ray Whiskey Charlie Victor, 19 years old. First flight July 2007. Let's look and listen. Let's zoom in on that smile. That smirk. Oh, Rolls-Royce engines, let's listen. those sound good, don't they? Certain type of whistle. Goedemorgen Danny, goedemorgen Peter. Goedemorgen Daan. And welcome back Svenno. Svenno just renewed his membership. Welcome back, buddy. Thank you for the vote of confidence. Nice use of the reversers there. Frank tuning in from Sittard, where the sun apparently is shining. Well, over here, right now, a cloud is in front of the sun. I actually thought I started to feel a few droplets again. Alright, so 2 747s down, one more to go. Retro Transavia is also underway, as is the Emirates A380. Let's see where these airplanes are at and what their current estimated times of arrival are going to be. Let's see. Yeah, we can still see the 747 and the screen is green. The 747s have already landed. The next 747 is west of Ireland, Atlas Air, which my flight radar is also hooking up on the laptop I see. Transavia is over here, is flying in from Alicante. Emirates is over there and everything is hooking up. That doesn't bode well. I hope that the connection will keep working. Let me just stay away from the computer so that I don't break anything internet connection related. On my phone too, I had to go back to using 5G. The Wi-Fi on the Wi-Fi, my access to flight radar also hampered. Let's just keep it at this. Long distance headshot. Oh, what a nice one it is. Peter K, good morning. Me, myself, good morning. No, me, myself already was here. KLM Flight 1002 arriving from London Heathrow up next. E2 Embraer 1, no, that's not an E2 Embraer. It's an Embraer 190. And how was it? Huh? What? Were you saying something? Right, well, I'll have a drink. Ah, more helicopters coming in. Is that Lifeliner? It might be. It is. Air ambulance. One of the Lifeliners. Right. I was about to take a sip of vodka. And Alan, thank you so much for your super chat, mate. You really didn't have to use a super chat. Couldn't add any text for some reason. Want to say thanks to you for the hours of entertainment. You're welcome, mate. Thank you so much for your long-lasting support and for your kind words. I'm happy to hear you're having fun and still are enjoying the streams. Hope everybody else is too. Don't forget to leave a like if you are enjoying what you're seeing, if you want to help this channel grow. Pergalux. A small sip of vodka. Royal Air Morocco having landed on 18 right. Okay. Well, wide bodies on arrival now here. Two back-to-back. Delta Airlines Flight 162 up first. Followed by Air Canada Flight 808 arrived from Toronto. Third airplane to arrive here looks to be an Embraer 175 arrived from Nice, which is nice. Douse takeoff, says Wolfgang. Is that it? That's not it already, is it? It is. Well, there you go. The Dow's no longer in the house. And reversers as well. Right, up next is Air Canada flight 808. There it is. Bank rubber livery, arrived from Toronto, Canada, 7878 Dreamliner. Flight time has been 6 hours and 28 minutes. This is the Charlie Golf Hotel Papa Quebec. It is a proper Canadian, it has Quebec in the registration. It's a 12-year-old machine. First flight was in April 2014. I see that the Corendon World to Fly A350 is turning base, and I think I have it. It is visible over there, where the clouds are a bit more thin and are higher up. Bada bing, bada boom. Alright, so the A350 is approaching. We could see it a moment ago. Two airplanes on the glide slope over there. We have KLM flight 1474 arriving from Nice, which is nice. That's an Embraer 175. Behind it is Transavia flight 6006 arriving from Porto in Portugal, a 737-800. Let's see the A350. Where did it go to? Seems I've lost it. Wind all of a sudden has picked up a little bit. I'm not sure if I should be happy with that. On the one hand, it is nice and refreshing. On the other hand, the wind, yeah, light and refreshing. On the other hand, the wind is still blowing. Some rain expected at 11. Bring it on. Yeah, where is it coming from? From that one cloud over there. Nimbo Cumulo. Now the wind is blowing. I think it's blowing from over there, so more or less. Right now, it doesn't look like there will be any rain falling here anytime soon, but
it said so on Facebook.
It said so on Facebook. Well, then it has to be true. It has to be true then. Hey, what is up, Alan? Good to see you, mate. Tom, goedemorgen. Peter Muller, good morning. Sangram, good morning. Welcome to the show, everybody. Hope you're doing well. If you joined us only moments ago, you missed out on 2 747s already, including the Retro Cargo Lux. There is one more coming still. Retro Transavia is underway as well, as is the Emirates A380. I'm curious about the latter. Emirates, this morning before I went out, had an ETA of 115. But earlier in the show, when I still had decently working internet and access to Flight Radar, the ETA had already progressed to 107, and I'm wondering, what is the ETA of the Emirates A380 now? Is it already before 1 o'clock? Or is it still after 1 o'clock? It will make a significant difference for us, because before 1 means likelihood of Kaagbaan After 1 o'clock means almost certainly Aalsmeerbaan, wrong runway. It's 11:01. Converging arrivals still take place. We're waiting for the Corendon World to fly A350, which now looks to become the 4th arrival here. Here in the foreground on the right, Transavia flight 6006, which is arriving from Porto in Portugal. 112 says Svenno, that's not good news. With that ETA, the Emirates A380 almost certainly will go to 36 right. Henk 6070 says in Dutch, hello boy, where were you all that time? I turned 78 today, congratulations. Chirping, chirping. Have a look. It's the Grieb family. 2 parents and 2 little young ones in zebra livery. Constantly asking for food. Feed me, feed me, feed me, feed me, feed me. Right, the 747 arriving from Miami. Where is it and what time will it be arriving here? Let me zoom out on Flight Radar to see if I can find it already. Don't find it right away. Oh yeah, approaching Ireland as we speak. On my phone it says ETA 1 hour and 18 minutes. So that should still be coming this way. Arriving before 1 o'clock. Where's the A350? There's the A350. Airplanes numbers 2 and 3 on the glide slope over there. On the right, KLM, Embraer 197, flight 1704 arriving from Brussels. And on the left, it is the Corendon World Flight A350 arriving from Willemstad, Curaçao. Transavia A321neo with the new livery for older phones. Mostly green tail and cowlings. Whereas on the previous iteration it was more, they were more white, those surfaces. It looks like bird control is finally coming this way for the first time in the show. Let's see, this is, hey, a Toyota? What? A Toyota? K2 has become a Toyota? Toyota? What? Not a Ford Ranger Raptor, it's a Toyota. Toyota Hilux. What? Okay, well, here I was saying they probably have a deal with VW because other than the pickup trucks, which are Ford Ranger Raptors, everything that you see airside is basically VW.
Maybe it's a rental.
It's a Toyota. It's a well, if it is a rental, then
It's a Jab.
Toyota, BMW, Jaguar, Hyundai, Mitsubishi. Oh, something scared them. Okay, enough with the fun and jokes. Back to the serious business. KLM flight 1704 arriving from Brussels with the Sprouts. Embraer 190. Let's turn back. Good end the world to fly 55990. Arriving from Willemstad, Curaçao. 8 hours and 55 minutes on the way. The ECNZF. 3-year-old airplane, first flight May 2023.
Ja, maar dat had ik ook opgelet.
Ja, de meeste zie ik wel even gedekt.
Ja. Ja, maar ligt ook een beetje aan waar ze vandaan komen. Als er een netjes is, dan wel 4 voet op.
Ja.
Dan zie je die muren en dan denk ik van, ah, oké.
Bit of blue over there in the background. Nice. Looks like rain is coming. And boom. Chip, 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 chip. Feed me, feed me, feed me, feed me, feed me. Feed me, feed me, feed me, feed me, feed me. Feed me, feed me, feed me, feed me, feed me. Food, 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 food. Go away. Okay, okay. Go away. Eh, eh, eh.
Quick.
Oh.
Didn't behave.
Hey,
Didn't behave.
hey, hey, hey.
I think he's
Hey.
feeding him. Yo,
What is up?
he knew that he was going to get it. Swam away.
Well, why?
I don't know, maybe he wasn't home.
It's parting with some.
Well, they are still equally, more or less equally sized, as far as I can see. So
He knew he was going to get it.
they are still both being fed. That's at least a reassurance.
Couldn't hear him tip.
Right. Yeah. Probably
I hope he's fit.
probably just some correcting
Exact.
correcting some behavior.
Zo, Anko, helemaal weg. Moest ik toch naar beneden naar de...
Hadi Dick, goedemorgen. Tuning in from the Arctic Circle. Where are you, mate? Are you in Scandinavia? Going to see the Northern Lights? This is KLM flight 1042, arrived from Birmingham. No cabin cabin in the back. It is a 737-700. The sun is starting to shine again. In the meantime, the next airplane arriving on the wrong runway is ITA flight 108, arriving from Rome. There it is. Going to the wrong runway. But with the cloudiness, the lighting is more or less in our favor. More so than if the sun were shining. Yeah, now when the sun is starting to shine, it starts to glisten a little bit. But it also makes the picture a bit more dark. It's all narrow bodies for the time being. The Embraer, hey, and a pushback. What's that? Chinese triple? No, that's Air China Cargo A330 getting pushed back, ready to cross the runway in a few moments. You know what that means, right? You know what that means. Toot, 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 toot. KLM flight 1030, arriving from Person Chester. Embraer 175. And after that, KLM flight 912 arrived from Aberdeen, an Embraer 190. Big picture overview. This is what it looks like to the north right now. The west currently looks like this. The east is currently most cloudy together with the south. This is looking to the south. The wind is blowing from, well, it feels like it's coming from over there more or less. Crosswind and a little bit of tailwind for the airplanes landing here on runway 06. KLM flight 912 arrived from Aberdeen. Up next, Embraer 190. KLM flight 696 arriving from Toronto is flying base. And I wonder, can we see that already? The answer is yes, we are. We are able to see it already. There it is.
De reis kan beginnen.
Hey there, Gurdeep. Good morning, mate. Welcome back. For those of you joining us later, welcome, but you missed two 747s probably. They already arrived here, Retro Lux being one of them. There is another 747 on the way. Retro Transavia is underway too, and Emirates A380 is too. Emirates A380 is most likely going to be landing on their own runway though. And this is the DTM Deutsche Torwagenmeisterschaft special livery. Embraer 190, German Airways. The damn woe. And Olaf is celebrating 18 months of membership. Good morning, Olaf. Hope you're doing well, mate. Happy Sunday and congratulations and thank you on 18 months of membership. 1.5 years. I hope that the 1.5 years thus far has been to your satisfaction. If you have any improvements or suggestions for improvements, do let me know. Hope we'll get to meet again here at Schiphol Airport sometime soon. And in the meantime, a big thanks for your long-lasting support. 1.5 years. You're midway through the green badge. Blue is underway. I think that the A330 is also underway. I hear its engines, it's coming this way. There's also an A330 coming this way from behind. KLM flight 696 arriving from Toronto in Canada. That's an A330-200. Now, is the A330 over there? Yeah, it's coming this way. That much we can see. The question now becomes, when will it cross? Will it cross before the arriving A330? Eversteria, good morning. Good to see ya. Thank you for showing birds to your Swedish ornithologist. You're welcome, mate. You're welcome. If there are birds here, I will show you happily. I will happily show you them. Show them you, show you them. Alright, I'm looking behind me and I see an A330 coming. Then again, as I am zooming out, the A330 over here is turning in. Is it going already? Air China Cargo. On its way to the Kaagbaan, undoubtedly. Who's going to be first? Who's going to be first? Yeah, it's holding short. That means the A330 landing is going to be first. Yeah. And the sun shining fully over here where we are standing should make for some nice lighting. This is KLM flight 696 arriving from Toronto in Canada. 6 hours and 39 minutes on the way. Here we have evidence number 2 that these seats are not as good as you think they are. 70 kilos is even too much. Don't buy these foldable seats unless you are a child, perhaps, and then still it is at your own risk. Is it still fixable? Bro, you're going to die. Famous last warning.
I'm with a doctor.
Just because I'm in your presence doesn't mean you should take unnecessary health risks. It's my day off, mate.
So is mine.
I think the music is suitable for this as well. Live music by Jendrusik. That fixes it. He's improving the design. Form maxing. This is form maxing. Oh, there go the glasses. Ah, whoa. If you hear something, it's Jendrusik falling through the remnants of the... It's lighter, more compact. Form maxing. You saw it here first on AMS Live.
Hitting your face with a hammer, right?
Oh man. Right, let's focus the focus. Let's just fix the focus. Here we go. KLM flight 1070 arrived from Southampton. Embraer 175. Lovely to see. The Grebes are still thriving. And there's a busiest coming in on the glide slope to 36 right. Papa Hotel Golf Hotel Zulu by ASL Private Jet Services and arriving from Zurich. Now where is that? I'm trying to find it. Oh yeah, got it. Very minute. That makes it all the more challenging to show you. I did see it over there just now. Oh yeah, there it is. ASL Private Jet Services arrived from Zurich. This is a Cessna Citation XLS. This is a 21-year-old machine already. Cessna Citation XLS from 2005. Month of the first flight not mentioned on flight radar. Gear is still in, but now deploying. Lovely to see. Squeaking intensifies. I think that the grebes need to be fed. The greblings. Meanwhile, over here behind me, we have KLM flight 924. 737-800. Okay, and it's gone. Feed me, feed me, feed me, feed me, feed me, feed me, feed me. Food, 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 food. Fishy, 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 fishy. Ah, shut the fuck up. You can see the parent grebes growing tired. Right, what is up next? It is an E2 Embraer 195 arrival from Newcastle, KLM flight 954. It's 11:22. Converging arrivals are still in progress. Another 20 more minutes approximately. Hey there Pixie, good to see you again. Luke, goedemorgen. Welcome to the show for everybody else who may have joined in the meantime. You're watching AMS Live, my name is Boy. We're here still at Kaagbaan, runway 06, the primary runway for inbound traffic, funnily enough, because the wind isn't very northeasterly. If anything, it is a bit more northwesterly. Tailwind, just a slight component of tailwind and mostly crosswind for the airplanes landing here. If you joined us only moments ago, you probably have missed out on 2 747s already. Both of them were cargo luxes, both of them landed here. One of them was a retro one. Now, there are more retros underway. Transavia retro is underway from Alicante. Don't know what its exact time of arrival will be, but it should be here before 1 o'clock and after 11:40. So if all is well, it's going to be landing here on the Kaagbaan. Emirates A380 still expected to be here after 1 o'clock, and that makes it a candidate for runway 36 right. Unless its ETA were to change to well before 1 o'clock, in which case it will be landing here. There's another 747 underway, arriving from Miami, should be over England somewhere right now. I think it's probably here around noon or before. Dear turbofan whistle, E2 Embraer. We heard the same whistle when an A220 passed by this morning. And that makes sense because these are airplanes with related airplane engines. Am I going to give it another go? Well, hey, ducky. Fly by a ducky. Let me see if I can show flight radar on my laptop once again. It was hicking up a little bit before. I see it's working again. Well, cool. There we go. Now that we have a moment to spare, here we go. Atlas Air flying between England. Oh, well, just in the vicinity of Dublin. So here at around 12:25, an hour away still. Atlas Air. Transavia Retro is flying over the Pyrenees, north of Spain, south of France. Well, still in Spain, technically speaking. It's here at around 10:01. Should be landing on this runway then. And unfortunately, the Emirates A318 now with an ETA of 1:14 being too late for us to see on the Kaagbaan. This was from this morning. A refresh will give us an update. And if I don't have to, yeah, I still have to verify being a human first. Here we go, wind from the west. What? We have tailwind for the airplanes landing. They're landing on runway 06. No, this is runway 24, it's the other way around. So they are basically landing with 5 knots of, well, a bit less tailwind, 4 knots of tailwind. We have scattered clouds at 3,500 feet, few clouds at 2,500 feet. Temperatures 18 degrees Celsius. In other words, it's a moderately warm day. And we have tailwind for the airplanes landing here, interestingly. This is KLM flight 936, arriving from Glasgow. No. KLM flight 1428, arriving from Lyon first. Embraer 175. Flight from Glasgow is a 737. And this is not a 737 by any means. No! It isn't. Speaking about Facebook, I saw a notification the other day that the Grand Tour is starting again on Amazon in September with a new crew, a new trio. But Andy Willman is still the producer, so I am going to give it a chance. Pushback of Qatar, a Qatar triple. Is the chat still working? I don't see any updates, or maybe it's just grown incredibly slow. Don't see. Oh yeah, there it is. Update from Wolfgang. Thai A350 expected 120. Yeah, that's going to the wrong runway then. Thai too late. Berjot, guten Morgen, schönen Sonntag. Good to see you again, mate. Right. Start up those GE90s. Let's see, two A320 family, A320neo family members are flying in on Kaagbaan. It's 11:28. Question becomes, when is the runway going to close? There are a few airplanes arriving from the east, including a 777 arriving from Guangzhou in China, flying south of Groningen. Has that been assigned to runway 36 right still, or is that coming to the Kaagbaan already? I'm curious. The cargo triple. Yep. I'm hearing the GE90s. Flixbus! Oh yeah. Going to Sloterdijk, most likely. Going over the A5 highway. Flixbus! Those buses drive fast. Those bus drivers, maniac. Maniac. Right, EasyJet Embraer Embraer A319 arrived from Nice, which is nice. And I'm not seeing anything else coming this way. Are they going to keep this runway open? I wonder. Rob Lerp is back, as is Captain Jerry. What is up? And Jörg is also back. Good morning, Jörg. Good morning, Rob. And good morning, Captain Jerry, who came in with a bang, gifting 10 memberships just now. Jerome, you really didn't have to do that.
Good morning, Jerry.
Good morning, Jerry, says Lisa. 10 new members, courtesy of Captain Jerry Donnelly just now. Mate, thank you so much for your generosity. You didn't have to do anything, but you did it anyway. Thank you so much. A warm welcome to the Aurora Sky Lounge to the new members. Don't forget to say thank you to Captain Jerry if you are the recipient of a gifted membership by him. Or, more generally speaking, don't forget to thank the gifter if you are the recipient of a gifted membership. Using custom emojis is a way to say thanks, a good one. Make sure you do. Hope all is well, Jerome. Thank you so much for your generosity. Captain Jerry says Flixbus drivers are off-duty Ryanair pilots. That's true. We're off-duty Ryanair pilots working for Flixbus, driving like maniacs.
I'm still alive.
You're still alive, yeah. Yeah, passengers from Ryanair are too, but they are short. They are a bit shorter.
Oh yeah.
They don't live shorter. They just go through life shorter. Hey Lorenzo, guten Morgen from the other ship in Bern, Swiss. Ah. We were already wondering where you were. In France, in Switzerland. Nelson tuning in from Portugal. Bom dia, mate. That plane from Groningen assigned to Kaagbaan. Thank you for looking that up, Maria. So that means that the runway is going to close pretty soon. Chinese triple coming this way. That's good news. Rob Dekker asks, why is Air Europa flying with a 787 to Madrid? Obvious answer, they have enough people to fill the airplane with. Yep.
Demand
Demand.
seems to work.
Supply and demand. That's usually the answer.
Well, I had summer.
Where's that rain that you said was going to fall? Jindrusik said, there's going to be rain. Facebook said it. Things are opening up more and more over here. Wasn't it supposed to get warmer each day in the upcoming week with a peak of 30 degrees Celsius?
But it was just showing that at 11 there was raining to be expected.
Well, not here. Not here.
No,
Definitely not here.
well, 12:40, but on 12:45 it's dry again.
Oh, 5 minutes of rain from 12:40 until 12:45.
Yeah, it's very
Well, first of all, let's watch this crossing. Qatar cargo.
Hallo, leuke stad.
Okido. I think I think runway 36 right has closed down already, or is the flight from Hanover going to be the last one? Yeah, maybe one or two more to that runway. Here's the confusing airplane, German Airways, with port of BA Blue at the bottom, flying on behalf of KLM. In the meantime, I have to say big thanks to Captain Jerry for a super chat. Buy Lisa a Belgium light beer.
Light? Light beer?
What?
Belgian light beer? That doesn't exist.
Do you have any suggestions what I should buy her then, Jerome?
Yeah, I'm curious. The Duvel light, what? Duvel Citra.
Oh, okay. We need to go to the supermarket or to the Gal and Gal then after the stream. Gal and Gal. Yeah, you're working on your hard G's properly. Gal and Gal. Yeah, you're still mispronouncing it. You're still mispronouncing it. She's slowly getting there, getting more Dutch by the month. Ga een gat graven, godverdomme. Yeah, but that's supposed to happen. It's to lubricate the throat. You want an umbrella? Galvaniseren. Galvanize. Hello, how are you? I can speak English. I learned it from a book. Anyway, Jerry, thank you so much for your super chat. You really didn't have to do that, mate. I'll have to buy Lisa some light beer. You mean light colored, probably blonde beer. Oh, starts to make sense now, doesn't it? Son of Shinobi, back to Schiphol with the truck driving by right now. Where are you, mate? Sound the horn. In the meantime, herpa derpa derpa. Sander, I'm not sure if you saw, but Jendrusik is here. He also fell through with his 70 kilograms. That's what's left of it. Herpa derpa 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 derpa. Hey Ramon, goedemorgen man. Malky also back. Good morning, Malky. A light beer, in other words, a beer with the fun taken out. Indeed, indeed.
I'm the king of the chair.
Hey, the king of the chair is back. The king has his crown back. His Royal Highness Jędrusek the First.
Gerardus de Nester.
Geronimus. 10% light beer, says Captain Jerry. We're going for the Duvel then. We're going for the Duvel. I'll send you a picture over of the Duvels. Right, it looks like 36 right has closed down and 06 is still the only runway open once again. It is interesting looking at the wind. It's blowing from the west according to the meter, and that means tailwind for the airplanes. The wind has picked up as well, so I wonder until what time they are keeping 06 open, because to me it doesn't make sense. It really doesn't make sense, but I'm not complaining. Right, it's back to the narrow bodies for the time being. Embraer 190, 737, 737, Embraer 737. It's mostly Embraers and 737s. The Chinese triple is coming this way, flying between Lelystad and Almere. That's China Southern Cargo or China Southern period. No, it's China Southern Cargo coming in from Guangzhou in China. And here we have German Airways operating for KLM City Hopper, the Das Fa. I love the German flag on the winglets, on the outside of the winglets. Are they winglets or sharklets? Let's stir up a discussion again. No, let's not. Let's not. We've been there before. That can only result in fights. Hey, Paul is also back. Good to see you, Paul. What is up, mate? Hope all is well on your end in Yorkshire. Greetings from the ground crew too, who are on their phones as well. Yo, what up? And another helicopter going out, going to Zandvoort, presumably. Is it Max? Let's look. Let's look. This is Max maxing. Max looks Max. Look, Max maxing. Yeah, something with a Formula 1 race somewhere in the vicinity. Not sure. All right, that triple ought to be close by. Somewhere over there, most likely, if it is visible already. It's always a challenge to find those airplanes as early as possible. I do fear that maybe the clouds are in the way. Don't see anything yet. Let's revisit in a moment. Should get closer by and more visible by the minute. Dirk Phillips is tuning in from Belgium. Good morning, Dirk. Where in Belgium are you watching from? Lorenzo needs to sign off. He just arrived on his destination. Have fun, mate. And see you again soon. KLM flight 1788 is arriving from Hanover, and Bravo 175. Behind it will be a Transavia arriving from Thessaloniki in Greece. And after that, KLM with a 737 arriving from Paris. MNR Aviation, goedemorgen, good morning, and welcome to the show for everybody else who may have joined in the meantime. You're watching AMS Live, my name is Boy. I'm joined by not Lorenzo, the older Lorenzo, Jendrusik. Lorenzo was in the chat, but his dad is over here, Lisa is too. And if you joined us only moments ago, you may have missed two 747s already. One of them was the retro Cargolux, the other was a regular Cargolux. Atlas is coming in and should be here in just over half an hour or so from now. There's more retro stuff coming in. Retro Transavia is also underway from Alicante. And the Emirates A380 is also underway. Now, unfortunately, last time we checked, its estimated time of arrival was 1:15. So it will probably go to the Aalsmeerbaan, runway 36 right, which ought to open up again. Around 1 o'clock and until 2, usually. So we are waiting now for the next 747 Atlas Air. Last time we checked, it was flying just north of Dublin, Ireland. That was at 11:25. And back then it had an hour of flying ahead of it still, so it should be here around 12:25. So if you don't have to be anywhere, stick around. More Flixbus spotting. Yeah. When Lisa goes back to Belgium, she often takes the Flixbus. So she has a keen eye for those green buses. Sander is going to unload the truck for a third time today. We didn't hear any trucks sounding the horn just now, mate. You need to supercharge your horn. KLM flight 1406 arriving from Paris. Meep. Motorcycle. Hey Ricardo, goedemorgen. Good to see you again, mate. Hope all is well. And Lars, goedemorgen, tuning in from Enschede. Cargo apron with MPS here in the foreground and another KLM Cargo 747 in the background. Cargolux over there and Retrolux behind it. Big picture overview. Looking to the north, things look like so. Looking to the west, it looks like this. Things are opening up. The east currently looks like this. And the south looks like so. Transavia flight 6914 arriving from Olbia, A321neo. Behind it is KLM flight 682. That's a 777-300 arriving from Vancouver, Canada. The Chinese triple is now flying downwind over there. Southern Cargo. It's going to be landing here in a few minutes from now. In the meantime, Peter K is celebrating 34 months of membership. Hit the like button, everyone he writes. Thank you so much for the encouraging words. And thank you for your long-lasting support, Peter K. Peter K, I think, is one of our few Slovakian viewers. Always a pleasure to have you in our chat. Have a look in the community section. Peter K also makes great pictures of airplanes on cruise altitude shot through a telescope. And weather pictures too. Great thunder pictures. You can find them. He posts regularly. Keep doing that, mate. I always enjoy them. Also, congratulations on 34 months of membership. Thank you so much for the long-lasting support. I hope that everything in the lounge is still to your satisfaction. If anything can be improved, let me know and I'll see what I can do to make it better, mate. 2 more months and then a new badge for you. Looking forward to the day already. Hey Nick, goedemorgen. And thank you for the kind words. Nick writes in Dutch, nice footage again, always nice to watch. I'm happy to hear, mate. If you guys want to help this channel grow, don't forget to leave a like if you haven't already. If you are enjoying the content, subscribing and sharing also helps a great deal. This is KLM Flight 682, arriving from Vancouver, Canada. It's a 777, the PHBVC, Bravo Victor Charlie. 17 years old already, first flight was in May 2009. Delta Airlines is also approaching. Flying downwind, I see it, but I'm not going to turn the camera to it. More wide bodies are coming in. Well, Simi is from Slovakia, but now living in Prague, so... But Peter K is still residing in Slovakia. That's the difference. I see something yellow in the background getting pushed back. There it is. There's something yellow coming this way. Is it still K2? No, it's a different one. This is a Ford Ranger Raptor. Wind is picking up, ladies and gentlemen, and I'm not too keen about that because the wind is blowing from a direction where it is very easy for ATC to say, screw you guys at the Kaagbaan, we're closing the runway and we're going to go for the north-south runways instead. Which is what happened when we were here last week. I hope they're going to keep this runway open. At times the wind picks up. Meter still says moderate wind. Yesterday too they had northwesterly wind and they kept open the Kaagbaan all day. You guys tell me, what is their logic? Hey, J-Ro is also back in the chat. And Captain Jerry already started watching when I still had only 587 subscribers. There you go. That was a while ago. How things have changed. Right, looking at the glide slope, 2 airplanes visible already. The 3rd airplane is turning in. That ought to be the 777, the Chinese triple. Hey, check it out. JD is no longer blue, but has the new badge. Time flies, 36 months of membership. Congratulations, Jurk. Hope you'll enjoy the new badge. You certainly earned it. 36 months a member already. 3 years have flown by, haven't they? Always a pleasure to find you in our chat. It seems that you had more time to join us in the chat when you were still working than since you retired. That's good. Don't sit behind the geraniums, as we say in Dutch, at your old age. Stay active. Go out and about. Congratulations and thank you so much for the long-standing support. And I hope that everything in the lounge is still to your satisfaction, Jörg. Hope we'll get to meet again sometime soon. The Greebs are over there doing wishy-washy. And another parent underway, and I wonder if it brought some food with it. It probably is going to emerge somewhere. There it is. Did it? Yes, it did bring fish. All the sashimi. All the fresh sashimi. And it's K1. K1, a Raptor Ranger. So K2, no longer a neither a VW nor a Ford Ranger Raptor. Toyota Hilux. They're diversifying. News of the day. Transavia flight 6936 arriving from Tirana. TIA. Weatherly tuning in from Luggage Point, Australia. Good evening, mate, and welcome to the channel. There's the A300. A300 coming in to go out. Hey, KLM 100 years as well over there. The BKA. Papa Hotel, Bravo Kilo Alpha. A livery 6 years outdated. Here's a grumpy Chinese. China Southern Cargo, flight 2691, arriving from Guangzhou in China. Flight time 11 hours and 19 minutes. 777 freighter, the Bravo 2041. 13 years old, first flight June 2013. Howdy Frank, goedemorgen. Welcome to the show, everybody. Let's look and listen. Nice landing, nice landing. Nice sound there, the wake. Reversers as well. DHL A300 is coming this way. That shit is bananas, isn't it? Brian Andy also back. Good evening, mate. Hope you're doing well. Jörg says, looking forward to seeing you again too. Maybe next Saturday. I can already say with a high degree of certainty that probably I'm not going to be streaming next week Saturday. I think it's going for a crossing of the runway, but there is a Delta A330 behind me. That's also very close by. I think that's going to land first. So let's turn the camera back to it. Delta Airlines Flight 136 arrived from Detroit, Michigan. A330-300. 7 hours and 5 minutes on the way. Here it is. Against an almost entirely blue backdrop. How things have changed. Fluty, fluty, fluty. And is the A300 going to cross? I think it might. Reversers being deployed. Now's as good a time as any. Here we go. In the meantime, Arjan van Vught went ahead. He started gifting memberships, no less than 10. Thank you so much for your incredible generosity once again, Arjan. You really didn't have to gift any memberships, but you went ahead and did it anyway. A warm welcome to the 10 new members. If you received a gifted membership just now, don't forget to say thank you to whoever gifted you a membership, whether it was Arjan or somebody else. Have fun with the custom emojis. They're there to be had fun with. You can use them for a month without any restrictions, so get creative with them. They're more fun that way. Arjan, thank you so much, and a warm welcome to the 10 new members. Let's turn back the camera to our next arrival, an Umbrella 190 KLM City Hopper arriving from Genoa. The Chinese triple that just now landed has already found its parking spot and is going to turn in. Or no. Psych. Just kidding. Still has to come a bit closer to us. Apparently there's a little corner there in the road. Embraer 190 arriving from Stavanger. Up next, KLM flight 1174. KLM flight 604 arriving from LAX. Next after that, that's a 787-10, followed by Delta Airlines with an A330neo. Bada bing, bada boom. There's the triple, turning in. Blocking our view of the KLM 747 insofar as we had a view on it. Hey, and a quad in the sky. First contrail of the show. Is that a 747? I think it is. Lufty? Bit hard to see from this angle, but I am inclined to say it's Lufty. Oh yeah, becomes a bit more clear now. Is that Lufty? Alright, let's zoom out a little and zoom back in. This is KLM flight 604 arriving from LAX. Ah, that was the Lufty that Wolfgang also mentioned in the chat. Already saw it in real life before I saw your message. Fimi. Where's its sibling? Ah, there's its sibling. Ooh, stretchy. That was cute. That was cute. Looked like it was doing a stretch. 2 baby grebes in zebra livery. Oh, stretchy with the leg. So cute. Bloop. And retract the gear. Martin back. Survived the walk in one piece. Ooh, fishy. Feed me, feed me, feed me, feed me. Me first, me first, me first. Glug, 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 glug. Don't forget to chew. Next up, Delta Airlines Flight 144 arriving from Seattle, Washington. 9 hours and 4 minutes on the way. The November 412 Delta X-Ray, 4 years old. First flight January 2022. Reversers being deployed there. Let's see, where's the 747? It's crossing the Gulf of Yorkshire as we speak. Where's the Emirates A380? That's now... Oh, flying in the vicinity of Salzburg. Maybe visible for Wolfgang if the weather is clear. If it is at cruising altitude, you should be able to see it, even though it is a bit further to your south. Back in one piece, dank u wel. Well, the sun is shining abundantly. When I get home, I think it's time to put on shorts and... What?
Aren't you too hot?
Aren't I too hot? Well, not yet, not yet. No, I am wearing my winter parka.
You're so cool.
I earlier in the show I still had my fingerless gloves on for a moment, just to keep things warm. Now with the sun shining, it's starting to get a bit warmer. The wind is also picking up. I hope that they are keeping the Kaagbaan open. Last time we were here, they did change the runway use at around 12:30, an odd time, not a normal time. So yeah, in that sense, anything might still happen. Atlas 74 assigned to Kaagbaan, says Flores, that's good news. So at least that will be landing here. The third 747 of the show. If you missed the previous two, definitely worthwhile to check back. One was Retrolux, the other was a 747 with Rolls-Royce engines. Those always make such a nice whistle when they pass you by. That was absolutely lovely to hear. Old school sounds. Alright, BA up next, flight 432, a countdown flight number A320, arriving from London. You might be wondering, London? Hey, no, it's going around. What? It's breaking off its arrival. Why? Maybe the airplane, prior airplane did not vacate in time.
They want fish chips and cup of tea.
Right, go around. Anything is possible. That too can happen. I suspect that the previous airplane did not vacate the runway in time. And come decision altitude, if there is still an airplane on the runway, they need to go around as a safety measure. Right, Jedi Plumber also back in the chat, as is Frank Vermeulen. Joost as well. Joost says, I installed my infrared heating again. There you go. It's good to be prepared. We are going back to the winter months. I already saw that the Christmas market at our local Intratuin has begun again.
I found pepernoten in the supermarket.
Pepernoten in the supermarket as well. I saw that too. I was at the Action the other day. Pepernoten, chocolate leathers, everything Santa Claus related already in the stores.
You were going on a diet, right?
I still have to go on a diet, but
In between diets.
in between diets, well, we still have to. Well, I still have to start one. Hey, Miss Wolves, also back in the chat. Good to see ya. Long time no see. Hope all is well. BA going around. BA going around. Yeah. BA flying downwind now. Right. We haven't seen Hot in the chat today, have we? Hans' favorite is coming in next. Vueling. Is the dot still going to be in place? That's the question. The eternal question. Vueling flight 8309 up next, arriving from Barcelona. Hey, this is the Andalusia livery. Nice. I don't think we've seen that one before. Vueling flight 8309 arriving from Barcelona, 1 hour and 46 minutes on the way. This is the ECMEA Mea Culpa. 11-year-old airplane, its first flight December 2014. Andalusia, it sounds like a name almost. Andalusia special livery by Vueling. Fueling, welling, wheeling, welding. Paul says, I don't think I've seen this one before. I think we have seen it on occasion once or twice, but not up close. I think this is the closest encounter we've had to date with this particular airplane. Or no, was that the it looked a bit similar at first glance. It was the Tour de France special livery, I think. Don't think we've seen that up close either. I think it was that we saw far away on a few occasions. Not too sure about this one. Whoa, Gary Grebe is still there looking for breakfast, and he's found more. If there are no more fish in this canal, the Grebes are to be held accountable for that. Alright, zooming out on the map, what is coming? Well, KLM flight 1762 arriving from Bremen is up next. That's an E2 Embraer 195. After that, the second attempt for the BA that went around just now. After that, KLM flight 765 arrived from Bonaire. That's an A330-200 coming in. That's the first next wide body here. And what else is coming? Oh, Atlas is approaching. Iceland Air is coming in with an A321, unfortunately. Looking in Dutch airspace to the east. I don't see any wide bodies coming in from there just yet. It is that time again where we have to sit through the narrow bodies rush hour. However, the third queen is coming very soon. Their turbofan whistle. E2 comes equipped, or at least this one does, with a very spacious carrying cabin in the back. Not all not all Embraer E2 Embraer 195s of KLM come equipped with a carrying cabin. Just like how not all 737s come equipped with them either. Fluffy little baby grebe in zebra livery. Feed me, feed me, feed me, feed me, feed me. Meow. Here's its bro or its sis. Not sure what gender these are. Anyway, goedemiddag, good to see ya. Anna Maria, goedemiddag. We are now in Avoidance. We're waiting for BA flight 432, second attempt to land, arriving from London Heathrow. And I hear you guys wonder, London? Yes, London.
You know, fish, chips, cup of tea, bad food, worse weather, Mary fucking Poppins, London.
The airplane turning in the background is KLM flight 765, the A330-200, arriving from Bonaire. Hey, QJ, also back in the chat. Good to see ya. Right, BA flight 432. After an additional free lap around the premises here, its flight time now is 45 minutes, and that's still nominal for London to Amsterdam. I am looking behind me and I am seeing a pushback in progress. Progress of pushback of a Cargolux 747. One of the two that we saw here arriving here before, earlier in the show. This is the Golf Echo Uniform Yankee Hotel. Gay. I think that's how you should pronounce the registration. Gay. Ah, I think I have a sound effect that matches that.
Gay!
That's the ha gay coming in. 16 years old, first flight March 2010. There you go. No problems whatsoever. I think they went around because the runway wasn't clear in time.
Someone did not finish the sandwich yet.
They didn't finish their sandwich yet. Or their cup of tea. Or their fish and chips. Yeah. There you go. There you go. Right. The Cargolux 747 is going to cross the runway at some point. You guys know what's coming then. Indeed. Cue the music. But before then, KLM flight 765 arriving from Bonaire. Coming behind us, there it is, an A330-200.
With a hard landing from Bonaire.
A hard landing from Bonaire. Splashdown. Splashdown.
Gay!
Right, KLM flight 765, arriving from Bonaire. A330-200, 9 hours and 6 minutes on the way. This is the Papa Hotel Alpha Oscar Echo. Fau! Fau! Ahem. Excuse you? The airplane is 20 years old. Its first flight was in July 2006. After this, back to the 737s. KLM 1170 64, arriving from Bergen. Next after this. Almost like a glider with those wide wings. Either it is an optical illusion, but oh. What's that? The wind, the wake.
Wakey, wakey.
Wakey, wakey. Let me see if I can fixate. Wakey, wakey. Fixatey, fixatey. That's a predator bird of sorts. I'm not sure which one it is. Could it be a buzzard? It's a family member. Hey, Finnair A350 in the background. Anyway, what was I saying? Oh yeah, the wingspan. I think that either it is an optical illusion or A330s have wider wings for their fuselage length than most other airplanes do. And if you look at Embraers, for instance, they have relatively stubby wings compared to the fuselage length. Yeah, it's a big difference. It's the same with the A380, has an enormously big tall tail compared to its relatively short fuselage. Of course, it is a double-deck fuselage, so makes sense. But a 737-700 has the same tail as the 900 does. If you look at how tall the tail of a 777-300 is compared to the fuselage length, it's teeny tiny. Pales in comparison. It's apples and oranges. Different leagues. Grade school T-ball versus the New York Yankees. Who here knows the reference? Right, let's quickly turn back. Queen number 3 coming up. Atlas Air, arriving from Miami. Atlas Air flight 5421, 7478, 7 hours and 50 minutes on the way. This is the November 858 Gin Tonic. 14 years old, first flight December 2011. The third 747 of the show. Just a small glass of vodka to celebrate. Let's see, it's 12:20. And after this, 747 has landed. In the next hour, we are still waiting for the Emirates A380 and a retro Transavia. Gary in Amsterdam also back. Good to see you, Gary. Hope all is well, mate. Happy Sunday. Richard Smith, goedemiddag. And welcome to the show, everybody else who may have joined in the meantime. If you're new to the channel, don't be afraid to say hi and introduce yourselves. It's not mandatory, but it is always appreciated when people do say hi and tell us where they're from. If you are new to the Netherlands, if you are new to AMS Live, or if you are new to Schiphol Airport and you have a question, don't be shy, just ask. No such thing as a stupid question. We are here with many and will happily try to answer any questions you might have. You might get silly answers. That's the risk of watching AMS Live. Let's look and listen. Third queen of the show landing here on the Kaagbaan. We were lucky with the second 747 because 36 right was already open. Not the softest of landings. There's the reversers. One's arriving, the other's leaving or preparing to cross the runway. Is it going already? Is it going already? It is. Turn and burn. Helicopter in the background. Arriving. I think that's the police. Two queens, one shot. Look at how there's also a logo on the winglets. Oh, no! Let's do that again. Right, Kaagbaan is leaving, but Atlas has just arrived. She'll be doing a long distance headshot in a moment. Right, E2 and Rare 195 behind us, if you didn't hear already. Moaning, loud. Generally speaking, they are more quiet, except when they howl and whine and whistle. Let's see, KLM Flight 622 just turned downwind, but it's turned cloudy again to the west of us. I'm not seeing the airplane. I was looking to see if I could spot KLM Flight 622 already. Not yet. Next up will be a TUI Max 8 arriving from TIV. That's Tivat. That's in Israel, isn't it? Or is that somewhere else? Cyprus? Cyprus. On the hill of Cyprus, Cyprus Hill. Lame. Lame. Oh, you don't know Cyprus Hill? That's before your time. Yeah, you're too young for that.
You're too old.
Insane in the membrane, insane in the brain, yeah. Cool.
At the High Life Festival.
Ah! Did you go? Cool.
After 1.5 hours. And then everyone started to order pizzas. So everyone was standing outside. There was a pizza courier coming. Yeah, it's coming. So everyone was stealing each other's pizza. It was really a fun night.
High Life Festival from the magazine.
Yes.
Yeah, from the Weed magazine. I used to read that.
We went two buses from the coffee shop.
Oh, cool.
Yeah,
High Life magazine, wow. Yeah, if you wonder where my green fingers come from, knowing how to take care of plants, learned at a young age.
No, that's why I'm not allowed in the business.
Tivat is in Montenegro.
Montenegro. That's what I was saying. Montenegro. Exactly. Shout out to the Montenegrins, who I just insulted for thinking that their city of Tivat was in Israel.
It sounds
It does sound a little Israeli, doesn't it? Embraer 190 coming in next from Bremen. KLC 30K. Is that a true flight or a relocation? Usually KLM flights don't have a call sign unless they are relocation flights. But Bremen is of course a regular destination. Not too sure. It's probably a legitimate passenger flight, isn't it? Probably. Do we flight again from Tirana? That's Albania. I'm pretty sure about that. That's Albania, isn't it? Right. In the meantime, looking around for the 747 that just now took off from center. There it is. Cargolux going to Luxembourg? Question mark. Most likely the case. The 3 MAX 8 in the meantime arriving here. Right, let's have another look at the cargo apron and see what's out there. Retrolux, Atlas, KLM Cargo, China Southern, and the MPS. Right, turning back, we have 2 airplanes on the glide slope. First being KLM Flight 1614, arriving from Milan. The second one is KLM Flight 622, arriving from Atlanta, Georgia. That's a 777-300. Iceland Air Flight 500, an A321neo, looks to become the 3rd arrival here. It's base, approaching the glide slope. Not sure if we are able to see it from here. On paper, it ought to be visible somewhere over there. But I'm not seeing it yet. That's okay. Let's see, Iceland Air with an A321neo, KLM with another A321neo behind it, 2 back-to-back A321neos. Delta Airlines Flight 164, arriving from Minneapolis, Minnesota, is also approaching the coast. Now, if I'm not mistaken, the next airplane of interest arriving here ought to be the Transavia Retro. Let's see if we can have a quick look on Flight Radar to see where it and the A380 are at. I'm also hearing something overhead, though it's too cloudy for me to see. If I point the camera up, this is what you'll see. Mostly clouds, but I am hearing something cruising past just now. Quick look on Flight Radar. Here we go, and a little bit of turn the camera like so. Here we go. Flight Radar. In the vicinity of Paris, we have the Transavia Retro, which is coming for Amsterdam. And again, not sure. Oh yeah, I can already see it stuck. Right. Well, never mind. It did work at some point after the first failure to work. Most important thing is that the internet connection stays working. That the stream isn't going to hamper. Let me zoom out a little, see if I can find the Retro Transavia already. I am able to find it already. It's approaching, it's in the vicinity of Ghent in Belgium. So it's approaching the Dutch border. The Emirates A380 is still a bit further away in the south of Germany. Hadi Gertjan, goedemiddag. Fixaf, good afternoon, goedemiddag. So yeah, the Emirates A380 is in Germany. I said the south of Germany, but zooming out a little, I can see it's in the middle of Germany. Just east, northeast of Frankfurt. Next up, Iceland Air Flight 500, arriving from Reykjavik in Iceland. A321neo with another A321neo behind it. Two back-to-back A321neos. The second one is KLM Flight 1502, arriving from Madrid. And third will be Delta Airlines Flight 164. That's an A330neo, which I'm not oh yeah, just before it went behind the tree. There it is. Iceland Air Flight 500 is arriving from Reykjavik, 2 hours and 39 minutes on the way. That is a nominal flight duration. I think 2 hours 40 minutes is the typical average that these flights take to get here. It's a relatively new airplane, as you'd expect. First flight was in March 2025, making it a year old. Takeoff Foxtrot, India Alpha Delta IAD. Tfiat. It's a Tfiat. At the Fiat Panda. Let's see, in the water, the grebes are over here. That's our family of grebes, and it looks like a second family of grebes is coming over there as well. Check it out, guys, 2 families of grebes. 2 families of grebes with greblings. Yep, 2 pairs of grebe parents with 2 children each. From what I can see over here. A grebe boom. A grebe boom or a grebe bust. Anyway. Up next, KLM Flight 1502, another A321neo. Arrived from Madrid. Next up will be Delta Airlines Flight 164, arriving from Minneapolis, Minnesota. A330neo, flight time 7 hours and 43 minutes. There it is. QJ says, 5th airplane you can see a lot. Is that so, mate? A lot to see at Schiphol, almost always. Now 4th. And between it and the Delta are going to be an E2 Embraer from KLM and an EasyJet A320neo. If you fancy A320neos, this is the right airport for you. And even more so if you fancy Embraers. well. We haven't seen the Koets yet, but here he is. Chris Koet doing morning cardio as he should. Well, no, it's afternoon. It's afternoon. Full bingo card landing, smooth, main gear touchdown, a wheelie, and reverses being deployed as well. Delta shows us how it's done, how it's supposed to be done. Precies. Mooi. In reference to a video that maybe we should show Jen Rosek from Clickbait. Precies. Mooi. Anyway, quite a few narrow bodies. KLM Flight 744, KLM Flight 760. Those are wide bodies coming in from the west. Looking at the east, Turkish. But Turkish is expected here. Well, that's I would be surprised to see Turkish come to the Kaagbaan still. It's probably going to go to the wrong runway, isn't it? This is KLM Flight 1136. An E2 Embraer 195 arriving from Dublin in Ireland. Listen for the whistle. In the meantime, I think we might have crossed through 500 likes. Wolfgang is celebrating with 5 gifted memberships. Mate, you did not have to do that, you know that. Thank you so much for your generosity there, Wolfgang. And welcome to the Aurora Sky Lounge to the 5 new members who just received a gifted membership from Wolfgang. If you did receive a gifted membership by anyone, don't forget to say thanks to the gifter. Enjoy the custom emojis at your disposal for a month, 34 of them. You can use them without any restrictions, so get creative with them, have fun with them. Also, use them as a way to say thanks to the gifter. Wolfgang, thank you, mate. You didn't have to do that, but thank you so much, though. EasyJet A320neo arriving from Olbia. So it's a bit of a mixed bag. We have moments where the sun is shining more abundantly. Now we have a moment where it's a bit more cloudy. The wind has picked up. That hasn't changed. That's been a continuous process here. This is looking to the north, where it once again has become more cloudy. Looking to the northeast, I'd say at the horizon there might even be a shower over there. It looks a bit like, yeah, there might be some rain falling over there. Looking to the northwest, this is what things look like. Also a bit more cloudiness. Then again, turn a bit further more to the west and southwest, you'll see more openness. Looking land inward to the east, this is what things look like. Doesn't come as a surprise that it's a bit more cloudy land inward than it is at the coastal regions, in the coastal regions. Lastly, looking to the south, where there's a bit of a mixed bag as well. It is 12:41, so I'm expecting that the first airplanes to 36 right, which is going to open up at 1 o'clock, are going to be entering in the east of the country soon. As QJ already mentioned, there is a lot to see here at Schiphol Airport. And here it is. It looks very polished, doesn't it? lot flight 263. Having arrived from Warsaw, now having touchdown just now. After 1 hour and 53 minutes. 1 hour and 53 minutes. I didn't realize it was such a long flight still. But yeah, now that I think about it a bit longer, Berlin is already an hour's flight away. So it does make sense. Assuming that Berlin is almost halfway between Warsaw and Amsterdam. Is that so? I'm not sure. Anyway. Let's see, KLM Flight 1294, arriving from Billund. Up next, 737-700. Embraer 190 behind it, 737-800 behind that. Another 737-800. KLM Flight 744, arriving from Lima. 777-300, flying off the coast. Am I able to see it already? Tried looking over the camera, but I wasn't able to see it just yet. I think it may be a bit too cloudy now. Hey Ron, goedemiddag. TJ, goedemiddag. Yeah, no, I'm not seeing KLM Flight 744. No, wait, I do. I think I do. But it was already further south than I was looking just now. Here it is, KLM Flight 744 in the vicinity of beautiful Noordwijk. 777-300. And Ricardo is going to Griekenland, to Greece, in Rhodos on September 1st. What day of the week will that be, Ricardo? Alright, this is the SkyTeam livery Embraer 190. Long lost, but back again among the living. Yeah, people were speculating it was retired already. But quite clearly it is still alive and kicking. Kicking some ass. Yeah, Party knows, yeah. He visited Mr. Sniffles. Yeah, medicine, nose medicine. Oh, more fishy. The sashimi courier, who's been swimming with fresh fish all along, keeping it moist. Yeah, dipping it in the water every now and again. Here, once again, dip. 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 Oh, diving under. Oh, and another parent over there as well. There are two now.
Why are they diving with the fish in their beak?
I don't know. Yeah, to drown it. Yeah. Those Greek kids have worked things out. Both parents are working to feed them. Those baby grebes are masters of manipulation, I'll tell you. They each got a fishy, that's good. That's democratic. That's very democratic. Feed me, feed me, feed me, feed me. Fish, fish, fish. Yum, 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 yum. Look, look, look. The left one just swallowed it whole. Look, 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 look. And they already start bitching and complaining again. Feed me, feed me, feed me. More, 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 more. Yeah, you think it's thanking. Does it sound like thanking to you? Okay, well, your hearing is disturbed. You've grown deaf from standing under those 747s. Yeah, your hearing. Corrected for age, you are more deaf than I am. No, I am not. Puh. QJ is reporting that the Yankee Hotel Delta, in other words, the Retro Transavia, has been sighted above Rotterdam. Port of Rotterdam. Rotterdam? Oh ja joh. Oh yeah you. KLM Flight 744 arriving from Lima in Peru up next. Now Peru is in Latin America and you can also find a country there called This airplane is number 10 on Flight Radar, tracked by 471 people. That tells me that it's calm on Flight Radar. We can get it in the top 5 if we do our best, I think. KLM Flight 744, 12 hours and 7 minutes on the way already. This is the Papa Hotel Bravo Victor Foxtrot BVF. 15 years old, first flight January 2011. KLM Flight 1270 is already turning in for 36 right, so it looks like they are reopening runway 36 right already. That is a shame. We got it to number 6. Well, nice job guys, nice job. It does look a little like maybe further north showers are forming. Not sure what the weather radar is saying. Retro to Aalsmeerbaan, says QJ. What? Retro to Aalsmeerbaan? Retro to Aalsmeerbaan. That's what QJ says. That's not nice. Not nice. Stupid ATC. What? Right, we're done. Goodbye. Game over. What? Yeah. Transavia 6142. Going to the Aalsmeerbaan. It's happened before. It happens every now and then that they are sending things over to the wrong runway when they are arriving from the southwest. I think maybe there is a runway inspection going to happen right at the time that they are expecting Retro Transavia. Right, well, we'll still be able to see it quite easily from here. With the lighting, it shouldn't be a problem. We also saw it when it went to the Aalsmeerbaan when we were filming here, when it got delivered, so in the pocket. We can do that. No problem. Pockets genoeg. Indeed, my parka has enough pockets. One for the wallet, one for the phone, one for the gloves, one for the keys.
Money.
One for the money.
Yes, man.
The transmitter. Towel to clean the lens from all the rain. That was predicted by Jindrusek. I wonder if they're going to keep the Kaagbaan open, or maybe are they going to use different runways? Could be. Hey, Retrolux in process of pushback. There it is with the cute boop the snoot snooty. Huh?
Is it leaving again?
It's leaving again. We can see it again. Second time in the show. That's not too bad, is it? I'll have a small glass of vodka to celebrate. We need to go to the Gologal. Buy some blonde beer from Jerry's super chat. I'm going to send him a picture when we're back. Shamrock. Aer Lingus. Next up, KLM flight 760, which is returning from San Jose. San Jose.
Where's that?
San Jose, I think that's in California.
California. Or something same.
My buddy is called Jose, but you write that differently. This is Jose. Jose. Josie. San Jose. San Jose. San Jeezy. San Josie. San Josie. San Josie. Anyway, it's coming, so let's turn back the camera. The Papa Hotel Bravo Quebec Delta 777-200 sounds differently from the 300s. Sounds different than the 300s and the freighters do. It misses something, doesn't it? No, not that. It's a different whirl. Hard to emulate. But you all know what it sounds like. We heard it numerous times before. Look at this cute boop the snoot snooty. It's such a cute one. Hey there, Cheyenne. Good afternoon. Jas, goedemiddag. Jas is in Hong Kong and is going to be flying back on Wednesday. Nice thing to look forward to, mate. Right, Air Transat coming in next, and the Transavia Retro is now number 2. So I'm going to turn the camera to it first. Air Transat, yeah, that's an A3. That's a Diamond that does an A321neo. But let's have a look at the Retro Transavia. There it is. Wrong runway. You a-holes. Why did you guys do that?
Wrong, 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 wrong. Wrong, 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 wrong.
More boop the snoot snooties. A380 assigned to Alsmira, says Maria, as expected. Thanks for the heads up. It's boop the snoot snooty time. Transavia Retro is arriving. Cargolux Retro is leaving. Right, there it was. 2 retros, 1 shot in a few moments. Let's have a look. 2 retros, 1 shot in a few moments. Oh my god. In 3, 2, 1. Come on. There we go. Retro and retro. Okie dokie. Turkish flight 1957 is already approaching 36 right, flying over the city of Utrecht. Turkish flight 1957. The Emirates A380 is in Dutch airspace. It has already been assigned to the wrong runway. It is still flying to the northwest first, towards Lelystad. It will take a bit longer before it's going to be here. In the meantime, the Cargolux Retro is going to be crossing the runway sometime soon. Over here on the glide slope to the Kaagbaan, we only have narrow bodies for the time being. Oh, look at that cute boop, the snoot snooty. Lovely airplane. Absolutely lovely to see. Question is, when is the Retro Lux going to cross the runway? It is getting rather busy here with narrow bodies back to back. Next airplane arriving here is going to be an E2, no, a Bombardier C-Series 300 A220, flight 1640 from Air France, arriving from Paris. Peter K speculates he might be drunk because he saw 2 retros just now. Yeah, you don't get to see those in one shot that often. It's a shame that the Transavia is so tiny in comparison and that the moment was so short-lived. It was lovely to see though. Right, Retro Lux will have to wait a bit, so let's film the arrivals in the meantime. Air France flight 1640, oui oui, omelette du fromage, A220. With a good turbofan whistle. Let's see, Turkish Airlines flight 1957, turning final. I wonder if that is it. I think it is. Where did I see it again? There. Yep, that's it. There it is. Turkish flight 1957 arrived from Istanbul, Turkey, turning final to runway 36 right. In the meantime, over here, KLM flight 1032 arriving from Chester. That's a 737-800. I wonder when will Retro Lux cross the runway. It's not holding short yet, it's still coming. Malky says, why do the French only have 1 egg for breakfast? Because in France 1 egg is enough.
I saw that one.
Oh! Stupid. Eh.
Stupid French jokes.
Look what you did, Malky. It's all your fault. Eh. She's quietly escaping. Meh. Too late. Scaring Lisa, crouched over the laptop. I can hear Lisa think now. What a
Retard, retard, retard.
EasyJet A320neo arriving from Valencia in the meantime. Landing here. More green fixed buses sighted. Right, Turkish flight 1957. Let's have a quick look at it. As a sort of prelude to the A380 that is not too far away anymore. Turkish Airlines, flight 1957, A330-300 arrived from Istanbul, Turkey. With a flight time of 2 hours and 59 minutes, exactly nominal. The average flight time between Istanbul and Amsterdam, normally speaking, is around 3 hours. It's 2 hours 59. That is exactly the average. The plane 11 years old. First flight was in April 2015. And one last glimpse in a moment here. Jan asks, is it Lisa or Evelyn? I was not paying attention and now I cannot tell. I'm pretty sure that now you can see, Jan. No, I haven't seen Evelyn in a while, come to think of it. I think our last encounter was somewhere at the Kaagbaan months ago. Right. Emirates A380 is on an extended downwind and I suspect I am seeing it right there. Yeah, that's it, alright. That is it, alright. Right. MEA. MEA Sports. It's in the game. No, wait, that's something else. This is MEA Flight 199, arriving from Beirut. 10-year-old machine, first flight April 2016. Love the fact that they have a tree on the tail. More airliners should place trees on their tails. That is a good... that is looking nice. Hey, Buddy is also back in the chat. Good to see you again, mate. Mr. and Mrs. AMS Live. So you're Mrs. AMS Live now already. What?
You know something I don't, Buddy?
I also have no idea what he is on about. What's over there? A 737-800. Nothing interesting. Not much interesting. Let's have a look. There's a BizJet on final. If I know where to find it. Yeah, got it. Right there. Oh.
Dat is goede doel.
Het goede doel.
Uh-oh. Uh-oh.
Nou, laten we het ophouden dat ik hem tweedehands verkocht heb. Dat
Uh-oh.
daar al lag. En toen vervolgens ging ik naar de Action, toen lagen ze daar goedkoper nieuw.
Yeah, I think what happened just now
Oh.
is that my power supply did turn off.
Ja,
That means that the switcher is now turned off.
switcher.
I fear that people might not have picture, but also no audio.
Oh dear.
So now you have a blackout.
Yeah, I think so.
Ja. Ja, dat is een vraag op voorhand.
Yep, you are
Powerbank die niet opgeladen is.
blacked out.
Yeah,
Solar
audio as well, probably.
Solar eclipse.
Yeah.
Ja.
They have audio on the ambient.
Audio working on the ambient. That's interesting. How is that possible?
Testing 1, 2.
How is that working? Because the switcher isn't outputting anything.
Audio was fine.
We hear you.
is geen probleem.
That's strange. So the audio is working. There is some audio, right? Well, we don't have any footage right now because the switcher is not working, and without it working, I cannot show you anything.
We can audibly tell what's going on.
Yeah, I can describe the fact that the A380 is coming in. I don't understand how the audio is working. Oh wait, I think I know what's happening. The audio is not working via the microphone. It's working via the laptop. The laptop is still working, so I'm sitting in front of the laptop. What you're now hearing is the laptop audio. What has happened, ladies and gentlemen, is that I forgot to charge my power supply, and it turned off, and the camera can still work, but the switcher cannot, which means that I cannot give you any footage. What you're hearing is the audio from the laptop. The laptop is still working on its battery, but the audio and the video from the microphones and the camera are not coming through. I was hoping we would have enough juice to make it until the end. I only noticed it this morning when we were planning on going out. But unfortunately we ran out 10 minutes too early. Means I cannot show you anything anymore because my power supply is dead, and that means that my switcher cannot work. That has an AC plug.
Yeah.
Means I think I have to wrap up and be back again next time with a full battery again. Everything should be working as normal then.
You can tell jokes.
People are starting to dislike, and rightly so. This is a fault on my end. Time to wrap up. Thank you so much for joining me here today. I had great fun while everything was still working. Hope you guys enjoyed it as well. If not, then dislike all you want. I don't care. I will see you in the next one. A big thanks to everybody for joining me. Ground crew, thank you.
Bye, everyone.
And see you in the next one. Massive big thanks for all the super chats, super stickers, the gifted memberships, etc. Also a massive big thanks to the mods for keeping the chat friendly and accessible. Hope to see you in the next one, and I will see you then. Bye for now, guys. Take care.